Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Pragati Education. Learn science with Madhavi Chitnis, a science teacher from PES Girls High School. Students, today's topic is transport system in plants and transpiration in plants. Transportation is the process that involves the movement of water and necessary nutrients to all parts of the plant for its survival. Transportation is a vital process in plants. Trees transport all the nutrients and water it needs for survival from its roots to the tips of the leaves. Plants contain a vast network of conduits which consist of xylem and phloem. This is more like the circulatory system that transports blood throughout the human body. The xylem and phloem tissues extend throughout the plant. These conducting tissues originate from the roots and move up through the trunks of trees. Later, they branch off into the branches and then branching even further into every leaf like spider webs. Transportation occurs in three levels in the case of plants. First is transportation of substance from one cell to another. Second, long distance transport of sap within phloem and xylem. Third one is the release and uptake of solute and water by individual cell. Let's see transportation in plants. The water and minerals are transported in plants by two types of conducting tissues, xylem and phloem. Why do plants need transport system? Plants need water, minerals, salt, and raw materials for their survival. The water, mineral salts from soil is transported plants through roots. These can only be transported through the water carrying tubes in the stem, also known as xylem. In xylem tissue vessels, trichets are the two types of transport tissues in plants. Both vessels and trichets consist of thick-celled walls. Trichets are single-celled, shorter in length, whereas vessels are several-celled, are much longer than trichets. In xylem vessels and trichets of root, stem and leaves are interconnected to facilitate continuous water conduction system to all parts of plant. The water transports against force of gravity with the help of xylem vessels. Xylem is a long tube running from the roots to the leaves through the stem. The water is absorbed by the root hair and undergoes cell to cell movement by osmosis until it reaches the xylem. This water is then transported through the xylem vessels to the leaves and is evaporated by this process of transpiration. The xylem is also composed of elongated cells like the phloem. However, xylem is specially accountable for transporting water to all parts of the plants from the roots. Since they serve such an important function, a single tree would have a lot of xylem tissues. Now, let's see about phloem. The phloem is responsible for translocation of nutrients and sugar like carbohydrates produced by the leaves to areas of the plant that monobolically active. It is made up of living cells. The cell walls of these cells form small holes at the ends of the cells known as sieve plates. We know that roots absorb water and minerals from the soil, but most of the water absorbed is lost in the form of water vapor into the air. This process is called transpiration. Let's learn how transpiration takes place in plants. In plants, the water required by absorbed by the roots from the soil with the help of root hairs by a process called osmosis. The water is further transported upward through the stems to the leaves through xylem, which acts as a pipeline. Xylem cells have thick walls. Water then enters in mesophyll cell through stomata. Stomata are openings on the leaf surface through which transpiration takes place. The stomata are surrounded by guard cells which help the stomata to open and close. Transpiration takes place during daytime when the stomata are open. Transpiration is also done through lenticels which are minute openings on the stem. Lenticels are less in number compared to stomata. Transpiration also takes place from the leaf surface. Leaves are covered by a waxy layer of cuticle, which is called cuticular transpiration. The cuticle actually helps the leaf to reduce the amount of transpiration taking place. Transpiration in plants can take place by three ways, that is, stomata, through lenticels, and from leaf surface. Transpiration pull helps water rising to the leaves against the force of gravity. Let's see the difference between transportation in plants and transpiration in plants. Transportation is the movement of water, minerals, and food throughout the plant body. Transportation is a life process where substance synthesized or absorbed in one part to the body and carried to other parts of the body. Now, transpiration in plants. Transpiration in plants. Transpiration is the movement of water vapor from the leaves to the atmosphere. This is the process of loss of the water from the plant. Difference between xylem and phloem. Observe this diagram of xylem. In this diagram, you can see one-way flow. Water and minerals. No end walls between cells defined with lignin. Now phloem. Observe this diagram of phloem. You can see two-way flow, water and food, end walls with perforations. In this picture, you can see xylem and phloem also. Observe this picture properly. Students, I hope you understood this topic. Stay with my channel, Pragati Education. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel, Pragati Education. See you soon with next video. Till then, good luck.